What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Kingdom Rush Vengeance. Picking up where we left off last time. I went ahead and knocked out this mission here, Northerners Outpost. Make sure we got 3 stars on that. And I did it with the new hero, who I never had a chance to play before. And I was excited to do it. I got 2 levels from that one mission. So, going into the next one, I felt like we needed maybe a higher level hero to do some of this stuff. So I'm happy he's going to be level 7. I'm going to go over his spells and abilities real quick before we head into the Northerners' village as the next battle. Upgrades, we did all that before we left last time. Towers look good. Alright, let's talk about Mortimus. Refusing to die, this old wizard king exchanged his humanity for the forbidden knowledge of necromancy. Now an undead, he joined Vesnon's army, pursuing the dark power that was promised to him. And he's got very little HP. He's very squishy. You got to be careful with him. No armor. And he does decent damage with his magical attacks, but he's super slow. His passive is Army of Darkness. When he dies, zombies spawn around his corpse. So he's got a definite zombie theme. First ability, Call of the Haunted. Using the tormenting whispers of the dead, he causes an enemy to run in fear for 6 seconds. He just sends them back down the path. It's very good. Next up is Rotten Land. Corrupts the soil and creates a zone that deals 50 total damage to all enemies in it for 10 seconds. Very good. Nice AoE damage. Grim Presence. Enemies around Mortimus lose 10% of their resistances while they're close to him. Fine. Although I'll say this kind of sucks. I don't know what the AoE is on this exactly. But he doesn't really want to be in melee combat. He's not good at it. So I would keep him a little bit further back. So maybe, depending on the range of this, depends on how really good it might be. But he does have this ability, which I think is probably his linchpin ability, Undead Servitude. When an enemy dies near Mortimus, it will resurrect as a zombie, up to 4 zombies at the same time. We're going to upgrade this all the way. Increases their stats and allows up to 5. Further increase their stats and allows up to 6. And then his ultimate ability, Rotten Bodyguard 1, summons a zombie behemoth. And to upgrade it further is to improve its stats. So let's do that. We'll upgrade it twice. And then we've still got 4 points to play with. I think the better ability here is definitely Rotten Land. Get that AoE damage high. And then we've got 1 point left. Let's just grab Grim Presence. Honestly, it's almost worth it not to get this at all. But I think that's fine. Okay. Northerners Village, the next mission up. Curses, the battle cracked the rapids ice, greatly reducing my dreadful army's size. We must show the Northerners that my army remains strong nonetheless. Their village is within our grasp. Raid it, claim it, take whatever you can, make them rue the day they stood in our path. Reading that made me remember that movie. It's like King Arthur or something like that, where the barbarian, I guess the Vikings, the barbarians are following them, and they break the ice and slaughter them all. You know what I'm talking about. Keira Knightley. Something. Anyway. Okay. So I remember the secret stuff on this map. There's a couple secret things here. There's Hodor. I think we all know what he's doing. We're not going to click on him just yet. This is from How to Train Your Dragon. This is like Stoic the Vast. The dad from that. So we've got 2 exits here. We will show you some Northerner hospitality, he says. They're going to be sending their berserkers, hunters, and wildlings down that way. We have some central locations which we can use to try and like hit multiple spots. This one and this one being the most optimal. And we're going to check out the Spectral Mausoleum together for the first time. It has really low damage early on, but once you upgrade it, it's great. And it's fairly cheap to upgrade and has a lot of versatility that I like. So I kind of wish I didn't have the rocket riders here, but that might end up being fine. Okay. What am I putting where? Here's the question. Let's go Melting Furnace here. Rocket riders here. We'll get Dark Knights here now. And then I've still got a lot of money to play with. Mausoleum would be fine. I kind of want to invest some here. Because this is the next location that's going to be under attack. Let's do this. This could probably stand to be upgraded. We'll see. We might fail right off the bat and just take a second,
Something's burning.
rethink our strats and figure it all out. The problem is this location right here. I know guys are going to come here eventually just because I remember this mission. So I want to have, like, this would be a really great spot for all sorts of stuff. It's a powerful location. Let's build this here. And then this would be a good spot for shadow archers. This is a good spot for a shadow archer. Let's build this here. Upgrade it, and we might even just continue to sort of upgrade that one. And we'll see if that's a viable strategy. It might not be. Alright, we can summon our behemoth. We can do that right away. See how strong he is. He's upgraded. So 650 HP. No armor, no resistances. He's just a huge damage sponge. It looks like he has an AoE stun as well, which is pretty sweet. And you can see as we kill these guys, we get these zombies. 160 HP, 4 to 8 damage, no resistances. So they're also degenerating slowly. And our Hellions now have burning spears, so they're going to do great.
I love the smell of
Yep, let's call early, and they do have guys coming from this direction as well. Place these here. Ooh, we gotta back up. That's a berserker. We need to get out of there. This is definitely the ideal place to hold up. Alright, let's nuke them. We want to be close to the dying, that way we get the zombies. You know what, let's send him over there. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about this. I feel like we don't have... This is such an optimal position, I hate to waste it on our rocket riders. Drop that there. Upgrade it further. It's not doing anything yet, but it will. Get them there. This would be another good place for that. And this would be another good location to get some more knights. Ooh, and they're shooting arrows at me. These guys are annoying because they have high resistance to magic damage. How far back can I drop these? Yeah, let's go a little further back. Pull them within range of our archer tower. So this is Hodor. If we keep clicking on him, it'll unleash some zombies. Like a lot of them. And we want to make sure we have some upgrades in place here before we do that. Because it's a lot. It really is. Okay, where are they coming from next? Let's upgrade this. Yeah, that hurt. And we'll call early there as well. Polar bears incoming. Let's bring our magic damage this way because we're not really contributing there. Because of their high magic resistance. And whereas Mortimus here has really high attack damage. Like just basic attack damage. 16 to 92. Should also probably upgrade this. It's going to do a lot of work once this opens up.
Smell the ashes.
And the zombies are such great damage sponges for us. You see that's his AoE attack that he just dropped. Do we go for magic damage here? I feel like that might be the play. I think they're going to send all their armored stuff this way and all their magic resistant stuff this way. Okay, and we'll support here. I do want to upgrade this though. Oh, and he like feared the bear, sending him backwards. Alright, let's support. Ooh, now we've got the Ice Witch coming. Drop them there. Yeah, man, I feel like I've got to put Dark Knights here. And put them right there. Yeah, all these dudes are very magic resistant, so we just want Shadow Archers. Rocket Riders would be really good here as well. We gotta have the money to upgrade them, and they're so dang expensive. Are we killing these? I think we're killing them fast enough. It's probably okay. We probably want to open the Hodor door at a point where we're feeling really strong. I don't know if we're quite there yet. Still only wave 5, but I feel like I need so much money that I don't have. Call early. Bring him back over. Let's help out there. Let's start upgrading this mausoleum. They really are quite powerful once they're upgraded. They just have very low damage. But what they do is they store up their attacks. And then they attack all at once. And they deal great damage that way. But when they're upgraded, they have gargoyles that help you block the lanes. They can kind of possess enemies. And they fight for you. So, like, imagine we get a possessed... let's upgrade this first. We get like a possessed polar bear, right? That's huge. Upgrading them, though, doesn't increase their range. But I think this is enough coverage. And once we get the gargoyles, we can use them to block either lane. I should have put them right in the crossfire there. Our first new enemy, the Leap Dragon. Vikings mounted on dragons that can fly over enemies for a short time. So we're going to want to make sure we do have anti-air. You know what? Let's knock this door down. There we go. Fend off the Draugrs, hold the door. They're coming. Upgrade this. Okay. And I think we've got the AoE. And this is basically just a bunch of free money. It's our first Draugrs, though. Fallen warriors revived by magical forces risen for their last battle. They're slow and they have medium magic resistance. Oh, this isn't good. Okay. Had to kill those dudes. I think we're good here. But if there's something I can do to reinforce this, I probably should. Rocket Riders, as much as I like this, it probably should just be another Shadow Archer just because of the sheer amount of ranged units they're sending now. Let's get a backup. Move you a little bit closer. And we can also upgrade our mausoleum. Let's prioritize, I think, getting our anti-air upgraded. And now these gates are open. Send you here. And I might want to upgrade our Dark Knights as well. Go ahead and drop a Zomboni. Do I go for something like the Crows? Or do I just focus on getting my towers, you know, more upgraded for more straight up damage? I'm the only king in the north? Okay. Little Game of Thrones reference, got it, check. It took me so long to get over the fact that people called it Game of Thrones when it's a Song of Ice and Fire. When you're a nerd, stuff like that matters. And then I had to let it go, like Elsa. Yeah, I think we drop him here. Put that back there. We'll upgrade to the final mausoleum here, even though this isn't doing anything currently. It is our last line of defense, and I would like to get some guardian gargoyles there. This is all going fine. Yeah. Okay. We need these dudes. Let's nuke them. We need stronger guys. Our barracks units are holding for just about as long as they can. Okay, we got our first guardian gargoyle. We'll send him here, as I feel like that's where we're most likely to leak. I don't like this location at all for that. Upgrade those dudes. Get you in there. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. We don't have enough damage. Make sure he stays close enough to get us zombies. We're holding on the other side. Oh, that ended up being kind of a worthless placement. We're going to be fine. There we go. Big damage on the mausoleum. Oh, the berserker killed him. Not good. This is not good. Oh, and when he landed, it wasted all my shots. That's pretty rough. Alright, we need that. Let's get another gargoyle. No! Don't leak. This is probably a decent location. We'll be able to hit all of this. And then this would be a location where we would put yet another group of Black Knights, I think. So many upgrades that we need. We did level on our boy.
Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, another new enemy, the Valkyrie. Guardians of the spiritual world. They can revive fallen allies for one last battle. Dang it, we're gonna leak one. So they make Draugrs. Get up there. Oh man, there's just so much that I need. I don't have this map under control yet. One leak isn't terrible. This is one of the most powerful locations and we haven't even upgraded it. Man, I always want to make this tower fit, but it just kind of doesn't. This would have been better off as, like, a completely different type of tower. Once upgraded, it'll kill, but it's not there yet. The Valkyries are probably worth a fortune, too. Upgrade this. If I had to criticize my own strategies here for this mission, I would say that I'm not forcing the upgrades fast enough. Like, I'm not getting stuff like the AoE clears that I need to focus. So, like, now that this is upgraded, I'm going to get the red hot coals. All the chaff is going to get cleared away faster, and that's going to allow the rest of my units to focus on the more hardcore units. Oh, they're dropping, like, tough stuff there now. Okay. Should definitely get one level of possession on both of these. Definitely on the back one. Man, our guy might level again. Call early one more time. Drop here. We'll get our first gargoyle that we'll send this way. get 1 level of possession. 370 for that. So crazy. Let's get a crow. Let's get the tier 2 crow also. I wonder if it bypasses all resistances. I think it does. I think it's true damage. Okay, we're holding for now. Upgrade there. Pull him back in the fight. Want to get the tier 2 crow's nest here. And we can start working on the ice witches as soon as they come out, and that'll make them spawn less of these little apex shards that are kind of messing us up. Alright. We're on the final wave here. Just about done. Get out of that arrow fire. Nice. They turned the Berserker against him. So upgrading Possession even further lowers its cooldown. Whereas Spectral Communion allows you to hold more of these Spectres in reserve, which is really good if it's like in a back position like this one. But when it's up front and it's constantly firing, it's not as relevant. I wouldn't focus too much on that. So hot right now. That's definitely a Zoolander quote. He's so hot right now. That Hansel. Will Ferrell is freaking funny in that movie. As he is in most movies. He gets the insta-kills. Get the big boys. It's over though. We survived. 1 leak, not perfect. Whew. Alright. Stoic the Vast. We'll see you later. He climbs out. I think we're a bit like zoomed in. I don't think we can see as much as you can in the mobile version. Wow, another new hero, another new tower, and more upgrade points. Gobblerangs and Tramin. Let's see what they're all about. I'm really excited about the new heroes. We're still using towers that I've used before. So, you know, I haven't got that excitement yet. But the new heroes, I'm pretty stoked about. Let's finally put some points into upgrading our, what do you call it? Torrent of Souls, I think is what it's called. When the spell is cast, adds an extra impact near the place the first one hit. And then Soul Shockwave. The impact now stuns the affected enemies for a brief duration. It's very brief. The next upgrade is Call of the Damned. After the impact, releases a bunch of specters that chase and deal damage to enemies. This is a good one to reduce its cooldown. It's huge. Increase movement speed, so it adds a slowing element. Soul Echoes. Yeah. Tornado of Souls is awesome. It just drops them all over the map whenever you cast it. Alright, new hero. Let's upgrade him first. Yeah, we'll just get the AoE. That's fine. New hero, though. The Mad Inventor, Tramin. Tramin? Don't know. Let's see what his passive is. He rocket jumps when traveling long distances. That's cool. He's got some armor. Does decent damage. Okay HP. Slow. Slow, I would expect. Unless that's his attack speed. Tramin, the unmatched brain behind the Warmonger's most ingenious inventions, has proven to be one of the key players in Vesnon's campaign, making the abundant funding needed to let his talents run wild well worth it. So we'll select him. Boombots. Sets up 2 boombots on the road. They detect and rush to enemies, dealing 40 damage on impact. Let's get one of those. Nitro Rush 1. Trauman drinks a shot of nitroglycerin, improving his attack speed for 7 seconds. Sounds good. Throws a flashbang at a group of enemies, stunning them for 1 second. I'm in. Fires a barrage of 2 missiles at the enemies, dealing 35 damage per missile. I'm interested to see if he is a ranged or melee character. I feel like he's got to be ranged. And the missile seems like maybe his best move. Boomageddon, or Bombageddon. Tosses a box on the road. 5 bombs will walk through it, dealing 120 damage each to enemies on impact. Interesting. Upgrade his missiles once more. And get more of the bombs. That seems good. And then the new tower is another like right-click tower. So you could kind of use it to replace your shadow archers. Let's equip it here, replace there. I am going to get rid of the goblin rocket riders for now. And I'm also going to change these dudes here. And I'm going to give us our infernal mages back. I think this is a pretty good loadout. Got a little bit of magic. We've got our auto attack damage. And we've got AoE and we've got our barracks. Okay. So the goblins, if one hit doesn't get the kill, 2 might. These goblins throw boomerangs that hit all enemies in their path as they travel back and forth. 2 strikes for the price of 1. Goblin attacks have a chance to stun the target on each hit. The goblins fling a huge boomerang every few seconds, and they throw a beehive at an enemy, dealing damage to him and nearby enemies. So we'll try it out. Next mission, the Dragon's Boneyard. Fool, you let that so-called Lord of the North to flee on his dragon. We must chase him up the mountain and finish him, for good. A snowstorm approaches, I can feel it in my bones. Act now, don't let the storm block our path, and for all that is cursed, do not ruin my plan. I'll do my best with my level 5 hero. Let's see how he moves. Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Goblins don't look at explosions.
Goblins don't look at explosions. That's because they're cool guys. So on this one, I think you gotta find all the bones. See what happens if you do. Where's the last? I think there's one more somewhere that I'm just not seeing. Oh god, you guys are probably screaming at your phones. Where is it? Oh, there's one there. Oh, that's not even... Oh, there it is. Resurrect Boneheart again. He's a hero from the old game. Okay. So, we've got this position here. Ugh. It's pretty gross because they've made it so that we really need to unlock in order to defend, I think. They gave us 1,000 to play with, though. So let's make use of it. I like this location for that. I like this location for this. Let's probably move up just a little bit there. Huntresses. It may be a signal to me that they're going to send armored units this way, which means maybe we want to have our magic here. Don't quite know what to put in this location. I think it's just another warrior's den here. And then we'll put whatever we can there. But we already know we're going to need to build on this side as well. We've got a nice, like, tripled up location here. We could go for the Gobblerang.
Something's burning.
Do something like this, maybe. Man, I don't like this at all, though. What's screwing me up is like this. I would have to unlock that to make it better. Alright, let's see what happens. I have no idea how this works. Oh, wow. See that missile attack? How far that was? Look at these little bombs. Oh no, they're gonna walk away. Dang. Does he attack air is the real, like, money question for me. Oh, I love that, though. Yeah, we definitely want to upgrade the heck out of that. What kind of damage does he do? Decent damage. It's got a pretty tight, like, range on it, too. Yeah, I think we can even make another mausoleum here. Let's drop that. Ooh, everything's freezing. Oh, and he died. I need to keep him further back. He's definitely a squishy boy. Berserkers are going to wreck him. Oh, no. We're going to need... These are not nearly as strong as the knights we've been using. So we're going to need to upgrade these at least to level 1, probably. Okay, let's put that down. Let's upgrade here. Probably too good of a furnace location to pass up. Let's jump over here now. This is a rough map, because I feel like there's not a lot of, like, optimal places for, like, great range. Let's nuke them here. And you can see now we have the small stun. Gobblerangs. You can watch them try and hit. I don't really like them as towers. I didn't use them a ton. So I'm trying to experiment here. Maybe I grow to like them. I don't like them. We just have too many of these. Let's sell that one. Man, the war bear. Probably just get another group of these guys. I was thinking about building them because what I would like to do is to get the gargoyles. This berserker's gonna mess me up. I need to just nuke him.
Something's burning.
You can jump him right over. I love the little rubber ducks. There's a prank video I showed someone just the other day. I forget the comedian's name, but he's a British gentleman, and he, like, does this awesome prank with his roommates. Whether it's real or fabricated, I don't know. But he has, like, a whole, like, series of slides and pictures that he shows where he put tons and tons of rubber ducks in his apartment, in the bathroom, and his roommates were losing their mind. You could probably find it, like, rubber duck prank. Look that up on YouTube. It's worth it, especially if you got dad humor in your body. That's pretty much most of what I got. Try not to move him while he's doing his missiles. It probably stops it. Okay, I'm gonna drop these now. And I kind of want to see. I wasn't really paying attention to what the cooldown was. I know I just called early, but that's pretty fast cooldown. And another new enemy's coming. The Spectral Druid. The magic of the mountain flows through their veins. They're able to freeze entire towns with their power. And they freeze our towers. That's not good. And as expected, they're very resistant to magic. I would like to get a boomerang tower here. But I think it would be way better if that was an archer tower. And it'll probably be the one that gets frozen every time. Or I would rather it be, instead of my upgraded mausoleum. But the mausoleum will have a lot more use once the gargoyles are in there. And even if it gets frozen, it won't matter. The gargoyles will still be out doing DPS and blocking the lane for us. Yeah, I don't like this guy. I feel like we could use magic damage here as well. Alright, if the blizzard's coming through, we need to be aware that some of our stuff might get frozen. Let's drop this down. Pretty concerned about our anti-air. It feels weak. Okay, we got a nuke there. And let's upgrade, get some more orcs flying out. And I want to upgrade this ASAP too. I want this Spectral Mausoleum to be able to like one-shot one of these if they make it through. I remember the beehive being really good. It gives you some AoE on that tower. Oh, he's just getting wrecked by these Amazon ladies. No, the leak. Don't do it. Dang. That's not cool. Well, let's get them a little bit stronger. Oh yeah, we need the anti-air here. Okay, so let's focus on getting the boomerang or the gobblerang tower here upgraded. That way maybe we can catch the aerial units with some damage on their way out.
The bomb has been planted. Fire in the hole.
Okay, definitely want to damage them while they're on the ground. I feel like these guys are going to get through. Feels bad, man. Nuke them. Man, the fact that they dodge when they jump up in the air, they have like, there's a word for that. Oh, we died. Damn. There's a word for it when you're moving or something in a video game and you get like frame immunity or something like that. I forget what it's called. Damn it. Are we gonna hold? This is not strong enough here. We need to invest a lot more into at least this location. Damn, I don't want to blame it on my hero, but I feel like he's super weak. And we need a little bit more. I also don't like our towers very much, if I'm being real. These guys might help us out. I think they can hold back the polar bear for a little while. Especially if we can hook them up with a few upgrades. But this build that we have going, it really needs us to get gargoyles. They block the map, they increase our damage, and they also hit air. So they're so good for a lot of things. And we've got a lot of them just kind of on deck waiting to go. We just need the money. Alright, let's get the box of explosives. Also just nuke them. We got an achievement, but I was too busy clicking to see what the heck it was. We need some stronger orcs here, and we're gonna leak in the dang snow. If we just leak once, it's not the end of the world. Come back that way. Damn. I don't know if I can hold these bears back. So close. Oh no! Damn it, I clicked off the map. I did it again. So sorry, guys. I'm sure to you guys it just looks like nothing really. But to me it's very annoying. It like exits out of the game. Frost Giant. Exposed to the harsh weather of the mountain, these giants developed a thick skin and brutal strength to survive. High armor and high damage. Damn, and we're just gonna leak a ton here. Well... I don't really like our strategy. I don't like using this weak hero for this map. It's not maybe that the hero's weak. He's just very underleveled for where we are. So let's quit here. He did pick up, I think, 2 levels. It's not bad. Let's get more bombs there. Let's get more missiles. And let's get more of those little dudes on the road. I mean, do we keep him? I think so. I mean, he picked up 2 levels. Maybe he's better now with those upgrades. Our tower setup. I still believe in the mausoleums. Because I think this particular map is very hard to cover. I don't really like the orcs anymore. I think we might want the Dark Knights over them. And then if I'm not going to use the Infernal Mage, there's not much point in having them. The real thing is I'm trying to incorporate the Gobbler Rings, and I think they kind of suck. Not that I put a lot of money into them, but I think what you have to do is envision like where they're going to go, and where, like, if they attack, how the boomerang might hit multiple units at once. Yeah, but right now playing this, I don't know if I have any particular, like, better insight into this map at all. I still think this is the best location for our furnace. Let's get that. Maybe this is just a better Gobblerang position? I don't know. Okay. Let's prioritize upgrading in this, like, forward location. Mausoleum. Okay. That feels like an okay start. And then maybe we build, like, Infernal Mage here, or just get another Dark Knight. Kind of like the Infernal Mage. Or the Gobblerang. I mean, it shoots up and it shoots down, which should hit, like, a ton of stuff, in theory. I don't want to be relying on... I don't want to be relying on too many barracks positions. I don't like that at all. Man, that does almost nothing. I think we need one here. Get that damage up. Gotta remember how dangerous the air wave is. We can kind of start planning around that now. But in the end, what we lost to was not having enough, like, AoE coverage. Let's nuke there. Okay. I need to not be so stingy with these bombs. This is bad. Alright, we're gonna catch him. And I kind of just want to do an Infernal Mage here.
Goblins don't look at explosions.
Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot of DPS from those missiles when they're going on to all just one target. Man, do I just need more AoE here? I think we need to upgrade our melting furnaces to level 2 at least on both of them. Drop our bombs.
Goblins don't look at explosions.
Kind of watch them and see if they actually do any real damage. Bangarang Rufio. That is a Hook reference. Whether that's what he's saying or not, I don't know. Yeah, let's put some money into our range stuff.
Any last words?
And we want to position here. And we'll upgrade that if we can. Keep going, little bombs. I will say his ultimate is pretty strong. It seems to do a lot of damage. But these dudes all being heavily armored makes me really think that the mausoleum was the play still. I'm going to go ahead and get another one up here. Let's do that, and I think I do need another set of Dark Knights here. Under the coverage of that.
Fire in the hole. Goblins don't
Let's send them that way. They're sending me a pretty strong mix of stuff that's magic resistant and stuff that has armor. But I do know that we're coming up to an air wave soon. And I think we're kind of okay. Probably prioritize upgrading both of these. Man, I need to upgrade that as well. Just need so much. Alright, here comes the air. Let's see where I drop this. It might be here. Here we go. We'll get the stronger boomerangs. Spawn 1,500 reinforcements. We are Legion. And we'll put that up there. Get these to 170. This needs to be upgraded. This is a pretty pitiful tower at level 1. It's not doing anything. Maybe I just need to be rushing this to tier 4. I'm scared to rely too much on these two towers, even though they're in some of the better locations, because when those guys come out, they just like insta-freeze them. So that sort of worries me a little bit. Like, these guys have heavy armor. Okay, we're gonna drop that. Magic damage will help us out. Our boy did go up to level 8 already, too. Alright, let's get our first Gargoyle here, and we'll place it right there. And we'll get another one ASAP. And then we'll make another nice little kind of fighting location. Because they do decent damage. I mean, they have good HP. They have their own armor. Good missiles. We have kind of sorely neglected this area. Nice, he threw like a flash bomb and stunned him. Yeah, I need to get that extra Gargoyle. Let's drop this. I'll upgrade here. Nuke them there. Because some more Gargoyles here would be good as well. Let's get these first. Or maybe just one here is fine. But this location is still looking really sketchy to me. Move forward a little bit. We'll back up. try and hold him here. This is a great little, like, square rhombus. I don't know. Some sort of squared shape of death that we've established. Even get the next tier up Gobblerang. I see it doing work.
Goblins don't look at explosions.
And we'll set these little time bombs loose. Upgrade those guys to tier 2. Okay, here comes the deep freeze. Oh, did we leak? Some little dude got spawned somehow. I don't know how. I don't see how they're getting spawned. But what we can do is upgrade this completely. So not only we have some more like back coverage, but we'll also get the teleportation that'll send them back if we start having problems there. I think we need to upgrade this too, though. I don't want to get overwhelmed like we did last time. Upgrade here. Yeah, we need this to be bigger. Alright, kill them. That'll give us a ton of cash. Summon 13 gargoyles. Defenders of the Night. The achievement we unlocked. And we have another new enemy and I didn't get to see what it was. I missed it. Sorry, guys. It's a frost giant. Probably just a giant damage sponge. But maybe it does something more than that. Get some better single target here. It has armor. Huge damage. We don't want to let that hit our hero ever. Oh god, no. Let him take a hit or two. Just for the sake of tanking. And then let's move him back. This is where the Infernal Mage comes in handy. Especially if he's upgraded. Also where these guys being upgraded would come in handy as well. Let's drop this down. Especially if they were all the way upgraded, they could be reflecting damage back. We'll get the second gargoyle there. And we'll try to upgrade this one to get 2 gargoyles up here as well. Might nuke this. Maybe this is a better target just because of the berserkers. Get rid of the ice giant right away. Go there, come back here. Yes, go straight for red hot coal. Get us a little more AoE. Next upgrade on the boomerang seems pretty good. In terms of just like a pure damage increase. Wave 11 right now. Let's get it. Fling's a huge boomerang. Look at the size of this beauty. Pretty cheap upgrades. And then we can get a bee's nest as well. Alright, we'll send here. Place them here. Send a huge boomerang. Let's get the beehive. Yeah, let's go for the stun. I think all of those are very good. I want to see them all work. A 5% chance to stun on hit is not bad if it's hitting a lot of units all the time. And if we really increase its chance to stun, that might be where the real strength of that tower lies that I haven't seen before. It's just getting tons and tons of stuns. Yeah, my hero's being a little inactive here. So feel free to watch here and watch for the beehive, see if it does work. I think we definitely need to get the upgraded melting furnace. It's just, they just tick away. They do so much damage over the course, especially when they're just near the front lines. They're hitting everything that comes through. You almost can't even overstate how much damage it is that they do. Alright, let's nuke them here. For those Valkyries just like infinitely resurrect stuff. Alright, Gargoyle in. See if we can get another one. Would also like to upgrade this. This might be a better purchase than more Gargoyles. Straight up. Or the Melting Furnace, as we've talked about. Let's upgrade this real quick. Get some Angry Bees. Get a giant Boomerang. Big Boomerang, then we get the bees. Yeah, you see the bees. That, I mean, they're going to work. Not the bees, not the bees. That's Wicker Man. That horrible Nicolas Cage movie. That I'm pretty sure is a remake of a much older version of that. I think Wicker Man is an old movie. Okay. Make sure those are free. I would like to take control of an enemy unit as well. I think that's a really powerful thing we're missing out on, especially when they're fielding stuff like Frost Giants. If we take control of a Frost Giant, it'll kill a ton of their units. Oh, let's back up here. And make it so that we don't have to deal with them. Let's get that and get the possession going. Oh, and our hero's not doing so hot. Okay, they're barely making it through. What do I look to increase here? Let's get the more control. Want one there. Alright, let's send the bombs that way. Yeah, I think that's fine for now. God. Okay, this is where money becomes kind of no object and we just need to spend it. No, 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 no. Are we leaking the air? Are you serious? Dang. Oh, man. Right at the end to air. That feels pretty bad. I don't know if something up here was frozen while I was looking down here. I was really concerned with the ice witches for some reason. But I think we had some of our anti-air towers were frozen. And they managed to make it through. That feels pretty bad. Oh, did not mean to upgrade that. But it'll just upgrade these guys. So sure. Get them a little stronger. We're holding them for now. But this is another one of those cases where, don't worry about it guys, I can kind of just take care of this on my own, off camera. I think we have a winning strategy here, I gotta execute it better. Get more chances to stun. And now we, like at the very end, we're just flooded with money that we can't even use. Feels real bad. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-star. Dang. I'll do this in my free time, guys. We almost made it to level 10 on this guy. Maybe I'll use this as an opportunity to level like some of our earlier heroes. Like Varric or Olak, some of those guys. Azra. It's probably really good there. But we have unlocked a new tower, the Bone Flingers, which is one of my favorite towers in the whole game. Because it plays really heavily into my like ground game strategy that I like to use. So, I'll show you guys the new tower. It spawns skeletons. So the only thing more terrifying than their hideous laughter is the incredible speed at which these skeletons fling bones at random enemies. I would equip this over usually the boomerang. So you can upgrade it to get a bone golem, a bonum as they've called him. He'll fight and shoot enemies. He hits air. He's big. He's tough. It'll constantly spawn skeletons. which are very weak, but you can upgrade them. And you can upgrade its attack so that it actually does decent damage. It's a very cheap tower. It doesn't do a lot of damage in the beginning, but it gums up the ground. And it buys you a lot of time so that later, you know, you have your gargoyles, you have your skeletons. If you use a lord like Varric or Mortimus, you can gum up the ground really heavily with summons. And then you've got your barracks units, right? Be they, you know, really heavily armored Dark Knights, or if you just want to go even more numbers with the orcs. And then, you know, from there, you've got plenty of strategies. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. We got some levels here. Let's just go ahead and pump like that. Sure, and I'll get the max number of the Bombageddons because I think that's a pretty great skill. Yeah, and I'll take my time and I'll level up some of our other characters. I think Varric here could use some love. I'll take him into there, get 3 stars. And then when we come back next time, we will take on Jakul's Nest. Pretty cool map. And our upgrades, we might want to reassign some stuff, refigure some things out. But for now, let's just put it in Call of the Dam, which really changes the DPS of this ability. Because now it'll have specters. It's a totally different component to that spell. I don't know how much more damage it does, but very good. So it won't hit like a wet noodle anymore. It'll actually do some decent damage. But guys, I'm Brett. Channel's Good Talk Gaming. Probably said that already, but anyway, I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Take care, guys.